Hi everybody, welcome back to Belinda's Babies. Oh, I forgot my coffee. I'm gonna have to go get it. It's sitting right there. This is morning time in Toronto, Nova Scotia. The sun is out. Looks like it's gonna be an absolutely beautiful day. I got these at the dollar store, which is makeup cleansing wipes, cucumber extract. I'm gonna do this with my face. They're dry as hell. Don't get them. I like things being wet, like for this sort of thing, but they seem dry. It's just like when you do Swiffers. I like Swiffers, but if they're dry, they're no good. Compare my face to a floor. There you go. Go figure. Why are they dry? Is that why they were at the dollar store? Because they never put enough moisture in them. Smells good, I'll say that. So today is an early Sunday morning. The household is sleeping. Best part of the day, really. Everybody's sleeping, and I am here going to participate in Sunday Best. I have a few of my babies. You know what? And the get-ups that I have are the same get-ups that I've had, and that's okay. I just like playing with my babies and talking with you guys. To me, it's not about my channel as of yet. It's not about showing off. I'm not saying showing off, but showing new clothing. When I get them, of course, I can't wait to show beautiful clothing. But currently, it's just about playing. So I'm playing on Sunday, putting my babies in some get-ups that are actually Sunday Best. If you remember, when I was little, when we would go to church, we would get in our best clothes, you know? We had a wardrobe that was Sunday clothes. Don't touch it, those are Sunday clothes. Did you guys have that? Yeah, I'm gonna get another one of these. I need more refreshment, even though I just had a shower. Actually, I didn't have a shower. I had a nice, refreshing bath. I haven't been having showers. That sounds terrible, isn't it? I've been having more baths because we put on this new shower head, and this shower head is supposed to, you know, it's one of those really nice, all the water comes out and you can change things, and you know, I guess it must be water efficient or decrease your water bill because it has no power. And I don't like getting underwater that feels like I'm standing out in the rain. How in the heck is that supposed to, I don't know. Everything I do is in abundance. What am I going to say? I need to have pressure when I'm in the shower. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this thing has a thing that comes down, and you can turn a little lever, different levers, but it's still not the amount of pressure that we had originally. So currently, that company out there that thought they were going to do a really good job in this household by this beautiful thing that's supposed to spit out a rainfall and this and that. Holy heckerdolies. This, all of us have been having baths. So, yeah. I got a little bleep that came in my email that said, you have used the most electricity, and it showed a little thing, and I'm like, yeah, that's because we put the shower head on and we're all having baths, and the hot water electricity is going. I don't know. We need to put the other one back on. I hate to yell at Trevor, but I hate this one. Absolutely hate it. I don't feel like I'm getting clean. I miss the other one. And we have a couple of these because we were going to put one in my little trailer that I was renting out that I lived in when I had this for an Airbnb at one point. I was living in the basement, then I got a little trailer that cost $10,000. Lived in that, $10,000 at the time. Lived in that, fixed it all up, and lived in it, and then decided to rent it to a family member, came, lived here, and then anyway, it's a long story, different ways to earn money when you're not earning an income, and that is what happened. And so we never ever put the shower head in there. Ended up selling the trailer for $50,000. But the amount of years that it sat there, and we just kept it for storage and whatever, because we didn't know what to do with it, and we didn't want to rent it again, and the repairs and the fixing, you know, we came out, I would think, even. But it is what it is. So we don't need that shower head. I guess we could sell it on Marketplace. We could do that. We could sell it on Marketplace. So I think I'm done doing my face. Do you think? I've been rambling on doing my face. Oh my word. You know what? When it comes to YouTube channels, I think you just need to be yourself. That's the best way. I've tried different avenues. I've tried trying to be so serious, you know, with the whole freaky deaky mind and serious this and serious that and don't swear and don't do this and just, you know, and redo and edit and redo and edit. And then I tried not editing, and I was half like a lot of the time because I wasn't necessarily, I guess I was just thinking about what to say to just different things. Now I'm just like, you know what? I'm giving you the real me. This is the real me. This is the real me. And that's why I love my baby channel, because my baby channel is about me playing with my baby dolls and talking about baby dolls and talk a little bit about me and my life and doing my face for 10 minutes. Sorry guys. Okay, getting my coffee and then we're on to the babies. My coffee. So I have Libby here. She's the Libby kit that I did. One of my practice babies. Oh, my babies are practice babies. Woo! Anyway, super cute. Love her. I should fix her head because it looks like I got too much stuffing in her head. I don't know. I like when their heads flop. Woo! I remember when I first did Libby, I thought she was really, really heavy. Compared to some of my others, she's not, but at the time. So I'm going to take her turkey getup off. Poor Webby. And turn her this way. And I'm going to put on her Sunday best. And hi, Laylu. Are you sitting here watching? I didn't lock you out. Now you don't have to make a bunch of noise in the wah trying to get in here. My Layla is I call her my husky mix. She is a nosy girl. She's a very independent girl. She's watching me with those glaring ice blue white eyes of hers. And I didn't bring a onesie. You know what? I don't set myself up very good, do I? Do I? Well, you tell you what, Libby, you's not having a onesie today. You're so cute. Look at her little cheeks. I mean, this kid is so cute. And I believe this kid is this kid a 3D scan? I think it might be. I don't have my glasses on to read, but I know I did do a spotlight on her. And some of you guys out there that do, well, most of you guys out there that do the baby videos, you guys are so fantastic remembering the kits and the sculptors' names and all that fun stuff. It is unreal. It is unreal. Part of me wants to put a little bit more realism to her hair, and another part of me goes, no, just leave her, because if you mess her up. I didn't cut all her little strings very well because I wasn't sure about the stuffing and all that, but I think she's really cute. And I actually like her lips, where a lot of my lips are way too, I don't know, dark in my opinion, but that's me. So what are we going to put on Miss Libby? Libby. And once again, I said before, I love this kit and its body and the way that it turns so easily because it is attached here. You put the limb here, but this has a circular, I don't know what you call it, in there, and it's just fantastic. Love it. So what am I going to put on this girl? You know what? I'm going to put this Sunday best on her. Super sweet, but I'll tell you what. My Sunday best are summer Sunday best, and it's getting a little cold for that. Oh gosh, I start talking about Sunday best and then I got away from that. So let's go back to that. So when I was little, yes, we had our Sunday clothes. And we were here with my family in Truro, Nova Scotia, and we would get ready for church. And we attended the Catholic church. For a while, it seemed very regular when we were in Sunday school and stuff. Just sit down here. It seemed very regular, but then it kind of slowed down a bit. But yeah, we went to Sunday school, and I remember my little brother being so loud in school that we had to go in the church, because you go to church so long, and then you go to Sunday school if you're old enough. But a lot of the times my mom spent her time in the quiet room with my little brother because he was so loud and he liked to cause a disturbance. This is Libby in her Sunday best dress with her arms sticking out. I didn't put any onesies on her, but she's my baby girl. She's my doll. I love her just the way she is. I love these babies. I love these baby dolls so much. Anyway, now when we went to the summers in Cape Breton, in a little town, you're not out there, Layla, so don't even think about it. And a little town in Dominion, Nova Scotia, or Dominion Cape Breton, because a lot of Cape Bretoners considered Cape Breton not part of Nova Scotia, separate province altogether, which is kind of funny. Which I didn't learn till I got a bit older, that it wasn't separate that it wasn't separate, that it was part of Nova Scotia, which is really funny. Anyway, my grandfather and aunt and everybody, when we went to Cape Breton, you know, we were really different. We had to be, you know, we were different in regards to what we wore and faithfully going to church and all this stuff. Because my grandmother liked to feel, or my family, or my dad in particular, liked my grandmother to feel like this is something we did every Sunday back in Toronto, Nova Scotia, to which we didn't, but Mom faithfully took us. Dad wasn't always there. I don't remember him always going to church at all. So anywho, we're going to set Layla over. Layla. Are you Layla? This is my Libby. We're going to set Libby over to the side. Where are we going to put Libby? We're going to be, and once again, she's the Felicity kit. She's the 3D scan of a baby. I painted her. She is my practice baby. Super cute. I painted her and I kept her name Felicity. So, in Cape Breton, we went to church. The Sunday best was the Sunday best. I mean, my relatives in Cape Breton got so fancy-pantsy on the Sunday when they would go in to church. And I was just in awe. Like, I remember my aunt making sure everybody was perfect, and my grandmother, you know, everything had to be just so. Your hair and your shoes and your stockings and everything, you know, all had to be just so for Sunday best. Clothing, going to church. You know what, when I think about it, I don't really remember a whole lot of Sunday school then. Or if they did, it was very different. Truro Sunday school was very Sunday school, like classrooms where you went in per age, stuff like that. I don't remember that in Cape Breton so much. Felicity. So yeah, that was, what about you guys out there on your Sunday best? What was it like? What was it like? So I'm going to put on this little dress, and this is probably something that, this was my dress when I was small. It's kind of stained at the top, but that's okay. But this is probably something that my mother put on me going to church. If I was to guess, it was probably something she did. Now it does have little Pampers, or I thought it did underneath, but maybe that's the yellow one. So once again, my Sunday clothing is very summer-like, not for the winter weather coming on. Put a little sweater on it, look cute. But look how cute this is. This is definitely 50 years ago, and 50 plus years ago. I won't say. And yeah, my experiences in church was very, very different growing up. Currently, I don't know. I think some probably Baptist, maybe churches, and maybe some Pentecost. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking that there is some churches that dress up, but probably not to the extent that they used to. Just like funerals, people don't dress up. Or maybe it's because I'm not part of that community anymore. Maybe people don't do dress up just as much. Just I don't see it. I am not a church-going person anymore. Oh, look at Felicity. Isn't she sweet? Isn't she sweet? That's my little dress, Felicity. Yes, it is. This is my little dress. Felicity cuddles so nice in your arms. And I love how her arms go up like this. This is one of my favorite parts of this kit. See how it goes up near her face and she can just cuddle in, and she looks so realistic. And her legs all curl under. She looks so realistic. But this is Felicity. Felicity baby. One of my beginner kits. All right, now who are we gonna get done? I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. So this is Twin A, and this Twin A kit, she doesn't have much weight to her. I did her not that long ago. She's actually a replica kit that came from Temu or AliExpress, one of the two that I painted. Obviously, I painted her really red. She feels really nice. Don't really have a name for her because I was looking at selling her. I never put her up or anything or did anything like that with her as of yet. I'm still undecided because I have Twin B2 to complete. So yeah, I wasn't sure what to do with this little girl. I call her a girl. She could be a boy. I'm dressing her as a girl today. She really got to check my settings because I don't know why the video is just turning off after a period of time. It never did before, so I must have clicked a button. I don't know how much I was talking and it stopped. Maybe I was talking for a while. I don't know. Oh, it looks like I should take this undershirt off. That's not going to look good because this is a long sleeve undershirt. I like this baby because this baby can suck its thumb. And you can get a modified, take a regular soother and just cut it and shape it so it'll fit right in there. That's really cute. So I like that about this baby. Gosh, I really hope I didn't lose a lot of content there with me gabbering and going on. You're so tiny, little one. You're so tiny. And I don't have much weight into you. I got this new weighting material, and I went to a place, like a fabric place, downtown Truro, and they had this big thing of poly pellets. And it said the weight on it and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot of weight, blah, blah, blah. And it was a big thing. But I never thought about the fact that you can get glass beads, because I've tried the glass beads. And you look at the weight, oh, that's a lot of weight, but it's a smaller thing. So my eyes seen that it was so big that it was like, wow, that's a lot. Even though the other one is smaller and more weight can be added to the baby. You know what I mean? Like the amount that you put in the baby is heavier, makes the baby heavier, where this, there's not much weight to it. So yeah, never over again. Live and let live. That's what you've got to do. You've got to try it and see what happens, and then you know what to do. Okay. I also like about these kits, their heads are so, you can see the skull so prominently. Oh my gosh, she's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay, let's try this again. Diddly dee dee dee. So I'd love to hear about anybody out there and what their experiences are with wearing your Sunday bed. Right there, because my son's dad came and showed up at the door, and I had to go with little Silas up, not little Silas, teenage Silas, to come have a chat. So I forget what I was even talking about, but my dogs are all being silly willy. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh my. I think I'm going to get a couple more babies. Should I do? I'll bring these babies back. I got a couple more babies I'm going to dress in Sunday best. And let's see. Oh my gosh, look at this. Now this is precious on her. Isn't this precious? This is absolutely precious with the very vintage get up. Look at the vintage get up. It's 50 years old. Okay, guys, I'm going to run and get a couple more babies. Oh my goodness, I love you. So cute. All right, quickly be back. 2.5 seconds, maybe. Hi everybody, I am back and I have 2 new babies, and these are my perfection babies. These are my forever in the nursing home babies. This is Charlotte, and I also have Ruth with me. Charlotte is such a heavy girl. She's perfectly weighed. She's perfect in every way. She's the first real baby that I ever seen that wasn't done by me, because I never even seen a reborn baby done by anybody else, and the first reborn baby done by a professional. And I cried when I seen her because she looks so realistic to me in every way. The pictures online did not do any justice for her. This is what happens when I'm videotaping in the main spaces of the house. But she is absolutely perfect in every way. I love her. Love her so much. So I'm going to get her dressed up in her Sunday best. And the Sunday best I'm putting on her is actually the Sunday best dress that she came with. If you have not seen my video where I got Charlotte, you have to go back and watch that, because oh my gosh, I will never feel the same again as when I did when I got Charlotte, because she was the first time ever seeing a realistic reborn baby. And I remember when I got Ruth, I was like, oh, I love her. But it wasn't my first time seeing a realistic looking reborn. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love her to death, and but the emotional part of it wasn't as much attached, because I've never seen one before, and I could not believe how realistic they do look. Everything about her. I mean, look at her little feet. I mean, I stared at her for so long, and I'm so protective of these little babies. I mean, I'm not as bad. I never dressed Charlotte when I first got her for a while, because I was scared. I was so scared to dress her or do anything with her. But this little dress came from In Love with Reborns and Stephanie. They sent this with her. And I'll mention it again. She was originally um, advertised, I guess you'd use the word advertised, adopted, placed out, or pictures, or whatever you want to call it, as a boy. And I remember looking at her, and I was wanting to get a baby from In Live with Reborns, and I had my eye out, and I remember before I purchased her, I'm jumping all over the place, but she was first as a boy, and I thought, oh my gosh, and no one's buying. And I thought, I can't, she's not the one that doll is not the one that I'm just like, oh, so in awe over. So it's probably not the purchase for me. So I just was like, camera stopped again. Anyway, I seen other ones that I was more crazy over prior to Charlotte. And she was there for a little bit, and then Stephanie decided, I think a few people requested that they dress Charlotte up as a girl and see what she looks like as a girl. So they dressed her up as a girl, and I was like, oh my word, look at her as a girl. You know what? And I was still kind of, can I spend the money? Can I do that with the Canadian price change for US and the import fees and the delivery and all that? Oh, I was still like, I don't know, because I was a lover of these babies and their kits and everything. Never seen one really, a real one done by professional artists. And I was like, do I justify? Can I do this? And I remember visiting the site several times. Look at this piece of perfection. See this piece of perfection? See this? See it? Do you see it? Absolutely perfect. My baby girl Charlotte, I love her. She's got my smothers all over her, but that's okay. She can be with me forever. And I have little Ruth here too. Ruth's gonna get changed too. So where's the bottom? There it is. I'm gonna put this on Ruth, and this outfit actually was my daughter's Sunday best outfit. So, I'm still talking about Charlotte. So, what was I even saying? I don't even remember. Yeah, so I went to the site, put her in the cart, took her out of the cart, put her in the cart, checked, she's still there. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never made a purchase like that for myself. Except for like a car or house. But I mean, like, I've never, ever made a purchase like that. I've never purchased an expensive handbag. I've never purchased anything like that, right? And so I was just so undecided. And I remember at night going to bed and having the phone in my hand and thinking, oh my gosh, do I? What happens if someone takes her? And then I'm like, well, eventually I want it. How am I going to know? Let's put it on the credit card. So I put it on my credit card. Oh my gosh, Ruth, you're so beautiful. And I didn't know what to think. So anybody out there knew, because I just seen on the community page, or it was Facebook page of In Love with Reborns, a new mama who's never had an In Love with Reborns baby before. She's going to be so thrilled, or he, I think they said mama, whoever's going to be so thrilled when they get that doll, because actually seeing it online is absolutely nothing like what that doll will look like when you get it. So I got her, and the rest is history, and you got to go see the video. You just have to. You just have to. So I have no problem buying any more future dolls. I do have to stop for a while because, we can't build that credit card up too much. But I didn't go and buy. Okay, guys, I had to add this little end piece. I realized why my camera kept shutting off. because I didn't have enough storage space. So I don't know what this video is going to be like. It's going to be a lot of missing parts, but I'm still going to see what I can put together to make a video. These are my perfection babies dressed in their Sunday best. I'm wishing you guys all an absolutely perfect Sunday, and I hope the weather is good and you can see my messy cupboard in the background. And you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles here. I am not about making everything perfect at home, because then I am very anal and I'm not a happy camper. Been there, done that. Learned different. Take the glasses off. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, folks. What you gonna do about it? I am gonna put this video together. Look at that. My lazy eye's really looking bad. I'm gonna put this video together, probably have another coffee, and do some painting today. We'll see. All right, guys. Enjoy this day. Bye.